Coming up next, girls high school basketball on your sports leader in Lorain, WLCS TV 20.
Well, welcome to another edition of girls varsity basketball on WLCS TV 20. Today it's a non-conference basketball game between the Lady Dragons from Akron East and your Lorain Lady Titans. Mark Feldman in his 8th season with a record of 4-8 with Lorain. For Akron East, it's Coach Daryl Anderson in his 3rd season with the Lady Dragons. They come in with a record of 6-3. Lorain being introduced to the crowd here at Lorain High School. The Akron East Lady Dragons already out on the floor. Akron East in their black uniforms, trimmed in red and white. The Lorain Titans are in their home whites, and they are trimmed in blue and gray. Taking a look at the starting 5 for Mark Feldman's Lorain Lady Titans. Ashley Heisel, 5-foot freshman. Nae Bohannon, a 5'4 junior. Namaje Grant, a 5'9 senior. Tanya Llanos, a 5'7 senior. And Micaiah Herman, a 5'5 freshman. For Akron East, it'll be Granier Pace, a 5'4 junior. Jevon Pace, a 5'4 senior. Carrier Pace, a 5'4 junior. Janae Johnson, a 6-foot senior. And Jada Maxwell, a 6'1 senior. The 3 officials are familiar ones. It's Tony Jordan, Larry Reardon, and Brian Hagan. And the tip is controlled by the Lorain Titans. And it's Namaje Grant with the basketball. Her pass is going to be intercepted and stolen by Jevon Pace. Pace is going to drive into the lane, threw it up, no good. Out of bounds, it'll go to Lorain. So it'll be Lorain basketball. The Lady Titans coming off a loss on Saturday at Clearview. Busy week for them. After today, they're going to be at Warrensville Heights on Wednesday. And then this Saturday, their next home game with Bedford. Full court press by the Dragons. In the backcourt, it's Ashley Heisel. Got to get rid of it. Does so to Nae Bohannon. Bohannon looking for a teammate. Bohannon throws it away across the timeline. Picked off. They get it to Jevon Pace. She's one of 3 Pace sisters in the starting 5. Pass inside to Johnson. Put it up. No, but we're going to get a foul. A couple of free throws here for Akron East. Larry Reardon tells us that foul is on Micaiah Herman, her first. And it's Janae Johnson at the line for 2. First one up and in. So the Dragons take the 1-0 lead. 7:24 to go in the first quarter. Glad you could join us for girls varsity basketball on WLCS TV 20. Second free throw, no good. Quickly, the Titans with a rebound. They get it ahead to Heisel. She's going to put it up and in. Nice play, Ashley Heisel. Lorain takes a 2-1 lead. Rob Polinsky here with you. Bob Schlembaker doing the camera work for us today. Appreciate Bob's efforts. Into the front court. They get it to Carrier Pace. She'll get it on the right side to Maxwell. Maxwell back to Granier Pace, who lost it out of bounds. It'll go to Lorain. Official Tony Jordan will hand the ball off to Nae Bohannon, and Lorain will inbound, leading 2-1. Nae gets it into Micaiah Herman. In the backcourt, Ashley Heisel. 2-2-1 full court press. Dangerous pass. Nae Bohannon's able to get it, though. Coming over to try to steal that was Janae Johnson, unable to get there in time. And now Heisel will call the play. Gets a screen from Nae Bohannon. Heisel picks up her dribble to Namaje Grant. Man-to-man defense for Akron East. Namaje Grant threw it up. No good. Rebound. Janae Johnson, the 6-foot senior for Akron East. And in the backcourt, we're going to get a foul on Lorain. Or maybe that was a possession arrow there in favor of Akron East. Granier Pace into the front court. Long pass to her sister Carrier. She'll drive, put it up, no good. Offensive rebound, up and in. Jada Maxwell. 3-2 Akron East.
Basket by Jada Maxwell.
In the backcourt, Ashley Heisel with the basketball. Gets it across midcourt to Nae Bohannon. Pass ahead to Herman. Herman, the freshman, put it up and in. Micaiah Herman, her first 2. Lorain leads 4-3. So when the Titans are able to handle the pressure, they're able to come up with some easy layups. Now you see the Dragons bring it into the front court. Pass on the high post, now back outside to Pace. She'll lob it to her sister Carrier Pace. Right elbow, the shot goes up, banked in and out, no good by Maxwell. And a rebound is hauled in by the Titans. They'll pass it ahead to Ashley Heisel. Heisel will back it back out now and set up the offense. She'll get it to Nabel-Hannon at the edge of the center circle, right side to Heisel. 5:20 to go first quarter. Titans lead by 1, 4-3. Inside to Namaje Grant. The turnaround from just inside the right elbow is up and in on the 12-footer. Namaje Grant gives Lorain a 6-3 lead. So the Titans have doubled up Akron East here in the early going. Now Grenier, Pace, gets it in the corner. Three-pointer from the corner goes up. No good off the rim by Johnson. Offensive rebound, Maxwell back out to Pace. She'll take a long three, miss it off the front of the rim. And a rebound is Nabel-Hannon. Mark Feldman screaming instructions to his team, pleading with them to box out on defense. Heisel gets around her defender, put it up, no, but she's fouled. Ashley Heisel, the 5-foot talented freshman, will go to the line for 2. Foul on Javon Pace for Akron East. So 4:39 to go in the first quarter. Lorain leads 6-3. We're just underway. Heisel puts the free throw up and in. She has 3 points. Titans lead 7-3. First substitution of the basketball game. Into the ball game, 5'11" senior Amanda Tubbs for Akron East. Heisel again. Good again. And it's 8-3 Lorain. JV game was all Lorain. They defeated Akron East easily, 52-16. Tubbs with the basketball. Tubbs around Grant. Put it up. Blocked by Grant. She comes down with it. Here comes Namaje into the front court. Ashley Heisel with it. Heisel will back it out. Heisel cross court. Nabel-Hannon, and Lorain will set up the offense. They'll get it into Grant. Back outside Heisel. Looks like a 2-3 zone by Akron East. Namaje Grant inside, puts up a tough shot, no good. Rebound, Maxwell. She'll get it ahead to Pace. Into the front court. Pace put it up, blocked nicely by Herman. In the corner, Pace gets it from Tubbs. Now a long three ball is up and in. And making that is Javon Pace. And that closes the 8-3 ball game to 8-6, and the Titans throw it away. Akron East gets the turnover with 3:40 to go in quarter number 1. Substitution for Akron East. Coming back in is starter Janae Johnson, and she'll come in for Jada Maxwell. So you've got the 3 Pace guards that are 5'4" each, and then Johnson and Maxwell, 6 foot, 6'1" in the starting 5. That's a nice starting 5 for the Dragons. Inbound to Amanda Tubbs. She traveled. Into the ball game for Lorain for the first time is Nicole Ortiz, 5'7" junior, as well as Felicia Weatherspoon. Weatherspoon is a 5'7" senior. Nabel-Hannon comes out, as does Micaiah Herman. Nope, Herman will stay out there. Tanya Llanos comes out of the lineup as well. Ortiz in the backcourt. Gets it across the timeline to Herman. They break the press. Herman now in trouble. She's got to get rid of it. She'll throw it away. And the turnover gives it back to Akron East. Lorain, or I should say Akron East basketball. They're going to get it in the corner. The 3 ball goes up by Pace. No good. That's Carrier Pace missing that one. Tubbs got the offensive rebound from her knees. Tried to get it to a teammate. She threw it away. It'll be Lorain basketball with 3:07 to go in quarter number 1. And inbounding the basketball will be Namaje Grant. She gets it to Nicole Ortiz. To Ashley Heisel, gets it across midcourt with a pass to Weatherspoon. Back out to Grant, top of the circle. Under 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Herman, right side 15-footer, back of the rim, no good. Rebound knocked out to Grenier Pace for Akron East. She quickly will run into the front court. Got it to Tubbs underneath the basket, put it up off the glass and in. Amanda Tubbs, her first two off the nice assist from Grenier Pace. And we are tied at 8. Akron East on a 5-0 run. Heisel breaks the pressure. 2.5 minutes to go in quarter number 1. Heisel goes to Nicole Ortiz. Ortiz looking over the defense, pass on the left side. It's off the hands of Herman and out of bounds. Turnover gives the ball back to Akron East. Akron East brings it into the front court. They got it to Tubbs. Tubbs back outside to Grenier Pace. Pace will get it out to Javon Pace. They're going to lob it inside. Nice pass, and the shot's up and in by Janae Johnson off the pass from Jay Paris, who just came into the basketball game. Nicole Ortiz with the basketball. Akron East leads 10-8. They got it to Weatherspoon inside, put it up, no good. Ortiz with a return, it's up and in. Nicole Ortiz got the rebound and put it up and in, and we are tied at 10 in this excellent first quarter that has 90 seconds remaining. That breaks a 7-0 Akron East run, and a long three from Pace off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound comes down to Jay Paris for Akron East. Cross court. Got it to Grenier Pace, the three ball up, no good. And Heisel skied for the rebound for Lorain. She's into the front court. Her pass is going to be knocked out of bounds. It'll be Akron East basketball. Another Lorain turnover. So that's kind of the story of the first quarter. Lorain has had several turnovers against the press. When they haven't turned it over, they've shot very well. We are tied at 10 with 1:14 to go in the first quarter, but the key to this ball game is going to be Lorain. Can they handle the pressure from Akron East? They want to stay in this. Nicole Ortiz gets a steal for the Titans. She'll get it ahead to Demaje Grant. Grant into the front court. Her pass knocked away. It'll stay with Lorain with 1:01 to go in quarter number 1. Again, our three officials, Brian Hagan, Larry Rudd, and Tony Jordan, they're familiar to us here at Lorain, and that's Brian Hagan, or as we call him, the judge. He hands the ball off in the corner, the three ball up off the rim, no good. Missing that is Ashley Heisel, and the rebound is hauled in by the Dragons. They'll get it ahead to Grenier Pace. Grenier Pace with a wraparound pass that's stolen away by Nabel Hannon, and she'll be fouled by Pace. Her first, team second. Tony Jordan with that call. As aggressive as Akron East is on defense, one thing we'll have to keep an eye on is the foul situation. Now, right now, they just have 2 team fouls. But they've only dressed 9, and with the pace they like to play, they got to stay out of foul trouble. Nicole Ortiz with it inside, put it up, no good. Rebound hauled in by Janae Johnson. And Akron East has it with under 30 seconds to go in the quarter. They get it ahead to Jay Paris. She'll put it up, glass rim, no good. Rebound Nicole Ortiz for Lorain. Her pass in the backcourt. They get it ahead to Nabel Hannon, 18 seconds. Nabel Hannon on the drive, lays it up, missed it. And the rebound tapped out of bounds. It'll stay with Lorain with 13.2 to go in the quarter. And now Nabel Hannon to inbound. Nabel Hannon looking over to Mark Feldman, says, give me a play to call. Nicole Ortiz gets it outside. Now back to Nabel Hannon. She'll launch a three. It's no good. Offensive rebound. Weatherspoon back up, no good. Boy, Lorain has missed some shots from point-blank range. 2 seconds, 1, and Akron East won't get off a shot before the end of the quarter. We've played 1 quarter of basketball. Our score is Akron East 10, Lorain 10. You're watching girls varsity basketball, and today's game is on WLCS TV 20, home of Lorain City Schools Television.
Is your child's sports performance inconsistent? Does she seem to be a few steps behind the soccer ball? Is he swinging early or late at the baseball? An eye coordination problem could be at the root of your child's difficulties. Vision screenings can be misleading because they are not designed to test all of the visual skills necessary for sports performance or for reading and learning. For more information on sports and vision, visit the website for the College of Optometrist and Vision Development at covd.org.
Inspiring city and campus. Inspiring people. Inspiring creativity. Inspiring hands-on learning. Inspiring global experiences. Inspiring traditions. Be a Buckeye. Inspire.
Bob Schlumbaker forgot rule number 1. Rule number 1 that Joe Bach never forgets is always bring Rob a bottle of water, because sometimes Rob forgets. And that's in my contract, Bob, and you've neglected to do that again. Start of the second quarter, Nicole Ortiz gets it from Felicia Weatherspoon, lays it up and in. Ortiz with 4. Titans lead 12-10. For the Titans to begin the second quarter, Heisel, Bohannon, Ortiz, Grant, and Weatherspoon on the floor. And the pass will go to out of bounds. It'll be Akron East basketball. For the Dragons, they are going to go with Javon Pace, Carrier Pace. Also into the game is Janae Johnson, Jada Maxwell, and Jay Paris. Pass on the left wing. They get it ahead to Maxwell. Maxwell, it goes out of bounds. It'll be Lorain basketball. Nicole Ortiz with it. Ortiz will get it ahead. She'll pass it ahead to Nicole Ortiz. Ortiz with the basketball as I play engineer. Gets it to Ashley Heisel. Heisel with it. And the shot goes up. It's no good. Akron East with the rebound. Dragons with the basketball. Top of the key 3. Off the glass and rim, no good. Rebound comes down. They get it ahead, and we're going to have a whistle and a foul on the floor. Substitution for the Lorain Titans coming into the basketball game is Nia Smith. Also coming in back in is Tanya Llanos. 12-10 Titans, 6:48 to go in the first half. In the corner, a 3-ball goes up. It's an air ball long. The offensive rebound back up, no, but a foul. And Jada Maxwell will shoot a couple of free throws. Larry Reardon, Mark Feldman talking things over. Foul on Nicole Ortiz is her first. Free throw up and in. So Maxwell with the free throw has 3 points. Coming back into the game is Jay Paris. Coming out of the basketball game is Janae Johnson. Maxwell again, line left, put it up, missed that one. Offensive rebound by Paris for Akron East. She'll get it ahead to Grenier Pace. 12-11, Lorain leads, 6.5 minutes to play in the first half. Javon Pace out to Grenier Pace. Back to Javon in the corner. And it's dribbled up, out of bounds. It'll be Lorain basketball. Bohannon gets it to Nicole Ortiz on the inbounds. Nia Smith double teamed to the backcourt, in trouble, back to Nay Bohannon. She'll work it ahead of Nicole Ortiz. They break the timeline. Good job by Ortiz. They break the press. Weatherspoon gets it off the rim a couple of times. No good. Out of bounds to Akron East. Boy, Lorain had a great look at the basket, but they couldn't get it to drop, and that's going to be a key as well. When the Titans are able to break the press and get easy looks, they've got to finish. Titans lead 12-11 in this close ball game. 6 minutes to go in the first half. Llanos went for the steal, didn't get it. Now the pass is going to be knocked out of bounds by Tanya Llanos. So Llanos aggressive there on defense. Lorain came in 4-8. Akron East at 6-3. Inbound to Paris. Paris in the middle of the lane, put it up, missed it. And a rebound, Nicole Ortiz for Lorain, and we're going to get a whistle and a foul as the outlet was to Nia Smith. And it'll be Akron East with the foul. That'll go on Jay Paris, her first, team's third. Each team with 3 team fouls so far. 2-2-1, full court press. Akron East has used this press most of this basketball game. Ortiz breaks the press, got it to Tanya Llanos. Llanos right back to Ortiz at the foul line, into the lane, put the floater up and in. Nicole Ortiz off the bench has 6. Lorain leads 14-11, and Ortiz leads everybody in scoring. Top of the key. Jada Maxwell has it, stolen away by Nay Bohannon. Bohannon quickly, 3-on-1, bounce pass to Nia Smith. Back inside for Weatherspoon, got through her hands, out of bounds. It'll stay with Lorain. With 5:18 to go in the half. Namaje Grant back in for Lorain, and for Akron East coming back into the ball game is Janae Johnson. Maxwell is out for Akron East. Coming out of the ball game is Weatherspoon for Lorain. Also back in for Akron East is Carrier Pace. Nia Smith around the perimeter. Nay Bohannon, corner 3, off the rim, no. Rebound knocked away by Ortiz, picked up by Ania Smith, and she gets called for over and back by Tony Jordan. And Mark Feldman now talking with Larry Reardon again. It's not the first conversation Mark and Larry have had. I don't think it'll be the last. Speaking of last, Larry Reardon in his last season as an official, longtime Lorain native, longtime official, hanging up the whistle after this year, or so he says. 3 ball up and in by Javon Pace, her second 3 of the ball game, and that ties it at 14 with 4:45 to go in the half. But Larry, one of the good guys, one of the good officials. If he does indeed stick with it and hang it up, we wish him all the best. Nia Smith into the front court. Smith has it. Smith picks up his dribble. Smith got it to Nicole Ortiz. Ortiz, top of the circle, Nay Bohannon. We are tied at 14, second quarter. Namaje Grant back to the basket, got it to Nicole Ortiz, measures the 3, missed the 3. Rebound, out of bounds, it'll stay with Lorain. Nay Bohannon will inbound. Nope, Nia Smith will inbound. Inbounds to Llanos. Back up top, Nicole Ortiz. Ortiz spinning, back outside. Nia Smith, open, got it. It's a 2. That's a 2. Her foot was on the line, according to the judge, Brian Hagan. And it's 16-14 Titans halfway through the second quarter. Grenier Pace in the backcourt, double teamed. Ortiz went for the steal. Grenier Pace got it back. Nia Smith is going to get called for a foul here. It'll be her first, team's 4th. So the Titans now being aggressive. And on the inbound, it'll come into Jay Parrish. She'll hand it right back off to Javon Pace. We've talked about the Akron East pressure. Now Lorain has been able to press with some success. The ball is tipped and Nia Smith gets the steal. Nia will drive in, lay it up too hard. Rebound Bohannon back up, no good. Rebound Nicole Ortiz. She'll bring it back out. Ortiz got it to Nay Bohannon. 3:25 to go in the second quarter, and on the pass, we're going to get a whistle and a foul. And it's Erica Gator into the ball game for the first time, gets the foul, her first, team's 4th. Ortiz to inbound. Each team with just 4 team fouls in this first half. And Gator will come out for Akron East, and replacing her is Jada Maxwell, and we're going to have a timeout on the floor. And the timeout is going to be for Akron East. Let's see what Tony Jordan says. No, it's a 30-second timeout. I believe he said it was Lorain's timeout. So While we've got 30 seconds, we'll remind you as you look at the Akron East huddle and Coach Darrell Anderson in his third season that you're watching WLCS TV 20, Spectrum Cable, Lorain City Schools Television. You can check out Lorain City Schools TV 20 on Facebook for all your entertainment and informational needs. You go to the YouTube station, that's Lorain Schools TV 20. Follow us on Twitter at LCS_TV 20 and like Lorain Schools TV 20 on Facebook for an opportunity to win great prizes. Lorain leads 16-14. We were tied at 10 after 1. That means Lorain has outscored Akron East 6-4 in this low-scoring second quarter with 3:25 remaining until halftime. Ortiz to inbound. Looking, she'll get it for Nate Bohannon. It's knocked out of bounds off Bohannon. It'll be Akron East basketball. So the Dragons make it difficult for Lorain to get the ball inbounds. And it will be the Dragons to inbound. And with the basketball, she approaches half court is Grenier Pace. Picks up the dribble just across the timeline. Got it to Johnson. Back to Maxwell, back to Johnson, laid it up and in. Janae Johnson with 5. We are tied at 16. Tanya Llanos travels, says Larry Reardon. Traveling on Llanos. Give the basketball back to Akron East. Tied at 16. 3:05 remaining in quarter number 2. Rob Polinsky here with you. Bob Schlembaker doing the camera work for you today. Grenier Pace comes across, puts it up, no good. Offensive rebound back up, no. They battle for it, still loose, and now it's coming away with it is Namaje Grant for Lorain. Grant wants to go coast to coast, lay it up, no, but she's fouled, and she'll be fouled by Grenier Pace. That'll be her second, team's 5th. And now Namaje Grant will shoot 2 free throws. Namaje, a 5'9" senior with 2 points in this ball game. Line right. First one, no good. 2:51 to go in the first half. We're tied at 16. Ashley Heisel, the freshman, back in for Lorain. She'll replace sophomore Nia Smith. Grant again. Off the rim, no good. Rebound, out of bounds. It'll go to Akron East. Two-2-1 full court press by Lorain. Dragons are able to beat the press. Now they're going to lob it ahead to Johnson. Johnson over Ortiz. Yes, and a foul. Janae Johnson with 7. She'll look for 8 at the line. And the Dragons take an 18-16 lead with 2:38 to go in the half. Janae Johnson put it up and in. So Johnson completes the 3-point play. She has 8 to lead everybody in scoring, and it's 19-16 Akron East. A lob it ahead. Tanya Llanos has it. Llanos beats the pressure. Got it over to Nicole Ortiz. Ortiz then lost it, stolen away by the Dragons. Grenier Pace, left-hand dribble into the front court. She'll lob it ahead, throw it too far, and it'll go out of bounds. It'll be Lorain basketball. She was trying to get an interior pass to Janae Johnson. Bohannon with the basketball. Pressure by Akron East as they've done all game. Namaje Grant beat the press. Behind the back pass to Ortiz. Got it inside to Llanos, laid it up and in. Boy, that was beautifully done by Lorain, and a beautiful behind the back pass by Grant helped get Lorain that layup. Into the front court come the Dragons. Pace, Grenier Pace with it. Pace's pass will go off the face of Llanos and out of bounds. She'll check her nose, make sure she's all right. And with exactly 2 minutes remaining in the half, the Dragons will inbound, leading 19-18. Akron East, a member of the Akron City Series, 6-3, according to third-year coach Darrell Anderson. He said Bookdale is the team to watch in the Akron City Series, but that Akron East is kind of fighting for that second spot of the conference. They get it inside. The shot goes up and in by Jada Maxwell. She has 5. 21-18 Dragons. Heisel in the backcourt in trouble. Got to get rid of it. Does so to Nicole Ortiz. Ortiz breaks the press. Ortiz in the corner to Llanos. Llanos put it up and in. Tanya Llanos with 4. when Lorain beats the press, they can get some good quality shots, but it's 21-20 Akron East with under 90 seconds remaining in the half. Johnson has it, brings up her dribble, and we had a whistle and a foul on the Titans. Brian Hagan says that foul is on Nae Bohannon, her first, team sixth. Ortiz is out. Coming in for Lorain is Micaiah Herman. Jay Paris and Amanda Tubbs back into the lineup for Akron East. You're going to lob it for Tubbs. Tubbs inside, double team, put it up, no good. Rebound, Herman for Lorain. Gets it to Ashley Heisel. Heisel into the forecourt. Heisel will pull it back out. She puts up her dribble, got it to Namaje Grant. Grant in between the circles. Grant, long three, top of the key, got it! Namaje Grant from downtown. She's got 5. And the Titans lead by 2 with under a minute to go in the first half. Into the front court. They get it ahead to Tubbs. Tubbs put it up. No good. Rebound in the corner. Run down by the Dragons, and they throw it off the foot of Grant, out of bounds. It'll stay with Akron East. Coach Anderson wants to make a substitution. Tubbs will come out. Coming back in is Janae Johnson. Back outside, a long three. That one missed by Javon Pace. And the rebound is Herman. Got it to Nae Bohannon. Bohannon put it up, no good. Rebound stripped away and stolen by Grenier Pace. 25 seconds to go in the half. Foul line jumper by Pace. Rim no good. Rebound, whistle, and a foul. Foul is going to go on Namaje Grant. Her first, team 7th, so they're in the 1-1. And it'll be Jay Paris shooting the free throw, and the bonus if she makes it with 19 seconds to go in the first half. Janos will come out. Coming in is Felicia Weatherspoon. So Jay Paris, a senior, looking for her first points off the bench. The front end of a 1-1. Her team trails 23-21. Free throw too long. Rebound loose on the floor, picked up by Akron East. Grenier Pace, 12 seconds to go in the half. Pass, Maxwell over to Johnson for 3, missed it. Rebound Ashley Heisel, 5 seconds into the front court. Heisel, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. I don't think she knows. Bohannon gets it up. It is no good. We've played one half of basketball. Our score, it's Lorain 23, Akron East 21. We'll be back with the second half of play-by-play after this timeout. You're watching girls varsity basketball on WLCS TV 20, home of Lorain City Schools Television.
Stop. Whether it's on the way to school, at school, or online, bullying has become a non-stop threat to our youth today. Is your child being bullied? The National Runaway Switchboard can help. If you're having a hard time, get online or call to chat now.
Hi, my name is Rich Morick, and I'm the Director of Career and Technical Education for Lorain City Schools. I have worked with middle schoolers and high school students for 20 years. Over the past 2 decades, I've helped students, many of them first generation, figure out what they want to do with their lives. Picking a career isn't easy, but career tech education is designed to help them figure it out. As a firm believer in education, I have to say that gaining college credit, maybe even a college degree, while testing out areas of interest is an opportunity that no one should pass up. What I love about my job is that I get to see students go from not knowing what they want to do to having a clearer direction. I get to see the end result, which is a student who knows what they want and how to get there. We are helping them change their lives, and that's why I'm the Director of Career Tech Education at Lorain High.
Akron East will begin the third quarter with the basketball, leading 23-21. Akron East, it was Javon Pace with 6, Janae Johnson with 8, Jada Maxwell with 5. Off the bench, Amanda Tubbs had 2. That's how they got their 21. For Lorain, they're 23. Ashley Heisel with 4. Namaje Grant with 5. Tanya Llanos with 4. Micaiah Herman with 2. Off the bench, Nia Smith with 2. Nicole Ortiz with 6. 15 from the starters, 8 from the bench, gave Lorain their total of 23. Titans lead by 2 as we start the second half. Micaiah Herman with a steal. Herman 2-on-1 with Ashley Heisel, and it was stripped and knocked out of bounds. Nice defensive play by Javon Pace, who got back and prevented the layup. Heisel, Bohannon, Grant, Herman, and Llanos on the floor for Lorain, their original starting 5. Herman, top of the circle. Hands it off to her classmate and fellow freshman, Ashley Heisel. Man-to-man defense for Akron East. They'll get it to Grant. Back to the foul line, Llanos. Jumper up, rim no good. Rebound in the corner by Carrier Pace. Carrier Pace, her outlet pass, knocked away, loose on the floor, picked up by the Titans. They get it to Llanos, who banks a 3, no good. And on the rebound, we're going to get a whistle and a foul on Herman going over the back. Her second foul, team's first of the second half. Akron East this half will start the 3 Pace sisters, Granier Pace, Javon Pace, Carrier Pace. Also into the game is Janae Johnson and Jada Maxwell. That is their starting 5 from the beginning of the basketball game as well. That will start the third quarter. Pressure by the Titans in the backcourt. They get it ahead to Javon Pace, ahead to Carrier Pace. Now they'll get around the corner to Granier Pace, the 3 Pace sisters. Now the long 3 ball is up, but missing it was Javon Pace. The outlet comes out to Nay Bohannon for Lorain. Her pass for Ashley Heisel, baseline left. East gets back on defense, so Lorain goes around the perimeter. They get it inside to Grant. Shot goes up, no good. Nice defense by the Dragons. Changing that shot was Jada Maxwell, and here come the Dragons on offense. Pace will push, throws it away, stolen by Nay Bohannon. Bohannon got in the passing lane, got a steal. No scoring in the first 90 seconds of the third quarter, but that's going to change because a beautiful bounce pass from Bohannon to Micaiah Herman. She lays it up and in, and the Titans lead by 4, 25-21 with 6:20 to go in quarter number 3. Granier Pace, Akron East, dribbling through the defense, puts up a 10-footer, no good. Rebound, Grant for Lorain. Long outlet, Nay Bohannon. Bohannon lays it up and in. Timeout, Akron East. They want a full timeout with 6:03 to go in the third quarter. Their first timeout of the ball game. Each team with 4 timeouts remaining. And we want to remind you should take a look at the Lorain bench as they listen to their head coach, Mark Feldman, who gives instructions. Once again, Lorain City Schools Television. We are WLCS TV 20, proud to be on Spectrum Cable, and Lorain City School, like Lorain City Schools TV 20 on Facebook. You get a chance to win great prizes. Check out Lorain Schools TV 20 on Facebook for all your entertainment and informational needs. You can check out the YouTube station. That's Lorain Schools TV 20. You can follow us on Twitter at LCS_TV 20. Rob Polinsky, Bob Schlumbaker back here as you look at the scores table with the familiar faces that are always here for Lorain home games. Bob Schlumbaker doing all the camera work for us today. Hope you're enjoying the telecast as the Titans lead by 6 as we are in the early stages of the third quarter. Having a hard time, can't get the clock to work, so we gotta get the clock reset, and Brian Hagan comes over. See if they can get everything figured out now. Never fails. Every time Bob Schlumbaker shows you the scores table, you always have an issue. Bob, you must have jinxed them. You know, we put the pressure on. You put them on TV, we tell everybody how great they are, and then there's a malfunction. Johnson with the basketball, got it into Maxwell. Maxwell put it up and in. Jada Maxwell. She's got 7, and it's 27-23. The Titan lead is cut down to 4. Heisel with the basketball for Lorain. Goes cross court to Micaiah Herman. 5:20 to go in quarter number 3. And Llanos with her pass that's knocked away and stolen, and Akron East with the basketball. Granier Pace has it. Pace will get it across midcourt. Pace gets it back to her sister Jevon, now in the corner. They're going to dump it down low. It went off the hands of Namaje Grant, stolen by Nae Bohannon to Janos. Janos to Ashley Heisel, 2-on-1. Got it to Micaiah Herman, running the floor, but she missed the shot. Akron East will get it ahead. Jevon Pace with it. She'll bring it just beyond the three-point line. Gets it back, long three, open three, air ball, out of bounds. It'll be Lorain basketball. And coming back into the ball game is Nicole Ortiz for Lorain. She'll come in for Micaiah Herman. .439 to go in the third quarter. Titans lead by 4. Bohannon to Grant. Back to Nicole Ortiz. Got it ahead to Felicia Weatherspoon. Weatherspoon off the glass. Missed it. Rebound Grant. Put it up and in. Namaje Grant with a big offensive rebound. She's got 7. And the Titans lead by 6. 29-23. And Grenier Pace was fouled as she wended her way to the basket. Again, our 3 officials, Brian Hagan, who made that call, along with Tony Jordan and Larry Reardon. And the foul is going to go on for the Lorain Titans, Felicia Weatherspoon. 3 ball goes up, no good, and a whistle and another foul. That foul goes on Amanda Tubbs back into the ball game for Akron East. That'll be her first. Team's first of the second half. Heisel gets it into the front court. Lorain on offense. Nae Bohannon with the basketball near the midcourt line. She is guarded by Jay Paris. Got it to Namaje Grant, left elbow. Grant gets a nice up and under move, put it up short, rebound. Weatherspoon got it, put it up, no good. Rebound Akron East. Johnson got it ahead to Paris. Janae Johnson with a big rebound for Akron East. The Dragons bring it into the front court. Baseline right, Janae, she'll measure a 3, take it, miss it, and it's rebounded by Namaje Grant. Ball loose on the floor then. Picked up by Nicole Ortiz, got it to Heisel, finds Nae Bohannon, back to Heisel. Heisel laid it up and in. Ashley Heisel off the unselfish pass from Nae Bohannon. It's 31-23. Titans with our biggest lead of the night. It's 8 points, and Nae Bohannon is hurt at half court. Bohannon took a shot. She's hurt. She is... Akron East throws it away. Boy, Lorain was fortunate that time because Bohannon has to come out. It was a 5-on-4, and the Dragons threw it away. And now one of the assistant coaches of the trainer, I believe the trainer, will take a look at Nae Bohannon. I'm not sure what happened, but she definitely in some discomfort holding, looks like she's holding her head. So Nia Smith in for Lorain. They get it to Heisel. Heisel on the drive all the way to the basket. Put it up and in. Heisel and another timeout for Akron East, their biggest deficit. It is 10 points. It's 33-23 Lorain with 3:04 to go in quarter number 3. Another timeout for the Dragons. As you take a look at the Lorain huddle, we can let you know that coming up for the Titans, it's a busy week of basketball. They lost last Saturday against Clearview. And then after today, they're going to be back in action in 2 days at Warrensville Heights this Wednesday, January 17th. The next home game for the Lady Titans will come up this Saturday against another Lake Erie League team, that is Bedford. So a busy week for the Titans, 4 games in 7 days. The Titans currently with a record of 4-8. Akron East from the Akron City Series has a record overall of 6-3. Darrell Anderson in his 3rd year as head coach of the Lady Dragons was telling me before the game that the Akron City Series, Buchtel is the top team currently in that Akron City Series, and that he felt that his Akron East Lady Dragons were in the mix to fight for that second spot in the City Series behind Buchtel. Coming off the Akron East timeout, 3:04 to go in the third quarter. The Dragons will have the basketball. Tony Jordan, the official, will hand it off. And it is Javon Pace with the basketball in the backcourt for Lorain, or for Akron East. They beat the press. They get it ahead. Maxwell, she puts the shot up. Blocked by Grant, and then she got the rebound. Oh, what a play by Namaje. Into the front court, and she is fouled. So the foul on the floor, no shot. Nice job, Namaje Grant. Got the block, got the rebound, brought it down court. She's fouled. Fouled by Javon Pace, her second, team second. And Ashley Heisel inbound for the Titans. They get it ahead. Nicole Ortiz thought about a three. Now goes to Heisel for an open three. Got it! Ashley Heisel. And Lorain's big third quarter continues. They lead 36-23. It was a 2-point game at halftime. Akron East throws it away. Lorain in the third quarter has outscored the Dragons 13-2. And there's still 2:36 to go in the third quarter. Boy, what a start to the third quarter for Mark Feldman's ball club. Nia Smith looking, got it to Nicole Ortiz. Ortiz with Maxwell on her, and we get a 3-second call for the Titans on offense. Somebody in the lane too long. Pressure by Lorain. Maxwell beats the press, gets it into the front court, picks up her dribble, finds a Pace. Now out to Grenier Pace in the corner with the basketball. Is Carrier Pace, put the shot up, no, but she was fouled. And let's see, was she fouled on the shot or before? Tony Jordan will let us know. Foul is on Felicia Weatherspoon before the shot. That'll be her second, team second, so no bonus. Or I should say no free throws. It wasn't on the shot. Inbound knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Akron East. Tanya Llanos back in for the Titans. Coming out of the basketball game is Felicia Weatherspoon because she has 3 fouls now. That was her third. And coming back in is Micaiah Herman in for Nia Smith. So Nae Bohannon still hasn't returned as she is being looked at by the trainer with 2:06 to go in the third quarter. In the corner, 3 ball goes up. It's an air ball, long rebound. Micaiah Herman for Lorain. Herman into the front court. Herman with the basketball inside the 3-point line. Gets it with a bounce pass, knocked away and stolen. Steal, and it's Carrier Pace with the basketball. Gets it ahead to Javon Pace. Her pass for Maxwell off her hands, out of bounds. It'll be Lorain basketball. Play getting a little sloppy here with 1:45 remaining in the third quarter. Now inbounded to Ashley Heisel. Heisel in the backcourt. Heisel gets a screen from Namaje Grant. Now she gets it ahead to Grant. Grant right back to Heisel. They beat the press. Get it into the front court. Over to Tanya Llanos. Jump shot is an air ball long. And they quickly carry it out to Carrier Pace, who lays it up and in. Tough angle on that shot from Carrier Pace. She puts it in, and it's her first 2. And it's 36-25, Lorain, with 1:15 to go in the third quarter. Micaiah Herman with the basketball. She's going to take a 3, miss it off the rim. Rebound comes down to Llanos. She laid it up and in. So Llanos with the rebound put it up and in, and Mark Feldman takes a timeout. With 1:03 to go in the third quarter, Titans lead by 13. Take a look at the Lorain huddle right there. Bob Schlembaker has that for you. You can see that in your homes as assistant coaches for the Titans. And that's Nae Bohannon, who you can see as she was hurt earlier this quarter, came out of the ball game. And with a 13-point lead, we'll have to wait and see if Mark Feldman wants to bring her back, or if maybe he'll let her sit on the bench for a little bit longer, because the Titans do have that lead. So we'll have to wait and see if Nae is able to return. Looks like assistant coach Nate Parton having a conversation with her right now. 1:03 to go in the third quarter. Akron East trailing 38-25 with the basketball. Each team with 3 timeouts remaining. But a big third quarter for the Titans. They've outscored Akron East 15-4 to this point. Under a minute to go in the third. Tubbs in the corner with the basketball. Her pass is going to be stolen away by Heisel, 2-on-1. Heisel with a nice pass. They get it ahead, and laying it in is Herman, Micaiah Herman. She has 6. And another easy basket for Lorain. They lead by 15, their biggest lead of the night. The entry pass knocked out to Javon Pace, gets it ahead to Maxwell. Maxwell on the drive, glass rim, no offensive charge. Offensive charge, says Larry Reardon on Jada Maxwell. Tubbs comes out for Akron East. Coming back in is Erica Gator. Maxwell comes out for Akron East. Coming back in is Joy Paris. 29 seconds to go in the third. Lorain leads by 15. On the inbound, Heisel has it. Heisel, left-hand dribbler, across midcourt. Goes to Namaje Grant, back by midcourt to Nicole Ortiz. Back outside. Heisel with it. Hands it off to Namaje. 15 seconds. She'll launch it and hit a 3. Namaje Grant, the Titans are on fire this quarter. 10 seconds to go in the third. Titans lead 43-25. Pace will take a 3. Grenier Pace answers with a 3 at the other end. 43-28, and that'll do it for the third quarter. After 3, it's Lorain 43, Akron East 28. We'll be back with the fourth and final quarter. After this timeout, you're watching girls varsity basketball. Tonight's game is on WLCS TV 20, home of Lorain City Schools Television.
Hey Luda, got a sec?
Yeah, what's up?
I'm really worried. One of my friends is living on the street.
I know someone who can help.
Who?
1-800-RUNAWAY.org. They help kids having a rough time at home, in school, or on the street. You can do a live chat on their site. They will help get her to safety.
Thanks, Ludacris.
Trust the National Runaway Switchboard. If you're having a hard time, get online or call to chat now.
Start of the fourth quarter, Lorain with the basketball. What a huge third quarter for the Lorain Titans. They outscored Akron East 20-7 in quarter number 3 to take a 23-21 halftime lead and extend it to 43-28 after 3. A great third quarter for the Titans. To begin quarter number 4, Nicole Ortiz with a shield drive and score. Ortiz with her first points of the second half. She has 8 in the night, and the Titans lead by 17. For Lorain, it's Heisel, Grant, Ortiz, Llanos, and Herman are the 5 on the floor. To begin the fourth quarter, Grant with a steal. Grant with the basketball. Grant will pass it ahead to Heisel, threw it too far, threw her hands out of bounds. For Akron East to begin the fourth quarter, it's Grenier Pace, Javon Pace, Carrier Pace. Also, Janae Johnson, Jada Maxwell. For Coach Darrell Anderson's East Dragons from Akron. And they throw it away, steal by Herman. Now she'll throw it away. This play's a little sloppy now to begin the fourth quarter. We're going to get a jump ball here with 7:19 to go. Possession arrow. It will go to Lorain. Not sure what the delay was at the scorer's table, but the basketball went to Akron East. Next possession will go to Lorain on the alternating possession arrow. Pace with the basketball, left side, puts it up, no good. Offensive rebound, back up, glass rim, no good. Missing that was Janae Johnson, and the rebound is knocked out of bounds. It'll be Lorain basketball with 7:03 to go in the contest. Titans lead by 17. Joy Paris back in for Akron East. Coming back into the ball game for the Titans is Tanya Llanos. East is in the black uniforms trimmed in red and white. Lorain in the home whites. They are trimmed in blue and gray. Grant brings it into the front court. Pass, got it to Herman. Back out to Ortiz, open 3. She'll launch it, she'll miss it, and the rebound is knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Lorain. Rob Polinsky here with you, along with Bob Schlembaker, who's doing all the hard work. Bob doing the camera work, doing a great job, as he always does, bringing you Lorain Titan basketball into your homes and living rooms. You get it out to Ashley Heisel. Heisel calls the play. 6:40 remaining in the ball game. Titans lead by 17. Heisel with a pass for Janos off her foot, back out to Heisel. Coach Feldman calling the offensive set. Pass on the high post to Janos. She'll hand it right back off to Heisel. Heisel gets around the defender, put it up high off the glass and rim, no good. Rebound is Akron East. They'll get a quick outlet on a 2-on-1 to Pace, cross court for Joy Paris, but it's knocked away. Picked up by Janae Johnson. She lays it in. Johnson leads with 10 points to lead East in scoring, and the Akron lead is cut down to 15, or the Lorain lead is cut down to 15 at 45-30. Grant, nice pass, beautifully done, but Janos can't finish. And on the rebound, we're going to get a rebound for Janae Johnson for East, and then we've got a Dragon who's hurt. As it looks like one of the Dragons is hurt on the floor. And they are looking at Grenier Pace. The Lorain athletic trainer is out there along with the head coach, Daryl Anderson, as they have stopped play here with 5:57 to go in the ball game, and the Titans lead by 15. Grenier Pace sitting on the floor in the backcourt as they continue to take a look at her. And, of course, Coach Anderson, in his third year, is out there, the head coach of the East Dragons, talking with Grenier Pace. And looks like she is going to get up, and she'll be all right. Gets a nice round of applause here from the fans and both teams, as she will walk gingerly off the floor. Hopefully she'll be okay. So it'll be East basketball, down 15 with 5:57 remaining. Into the front court. They're going to go cross court. They're going to dump it inside for Jada Maxwell. Her pass to Ortiz with a steal. Got it to Nate Bohannon. Bohannon lays it up. No good. Offensive rebound back up by Grant. No good. And Joy Paris gets the rebound for East. And we get a whistle, and a foul is going to go on Lorain's Ashley Heisel. For Heisel, her first. Grant comes out. Coming in is Weatherspoon for Lorain. And it's East basketball. Javon Pace gets it in the corner. And she'll put it up, no good. Rebound, it's saved from going out of bounds by East momentarily, but they cannot save it a second time. Turnover gives the ball back to Lorain. Each team has only scored 2 points in the fourth quarter. That's fine for Lorain because they lead by 15. And there's 5:15 to go in this basketball game. It's Nate Bohannon will get it across the midcourt line. She's back into the game. Great to see that. And Nate Bohannon goes right to the hole, lays it up and in. So Nate Bohannon, it was hurt in the third quarter, came out of the ball game, checks back in, gets that, and there's a steal. Ortiz to Heisel. Heisel lost it out of bounds, but that's because she was fouled by Javon Pace, her third. Team's fourth. And Grenier Pace, who was hurt just a few minutes ago, great to see she checks back into the basketball game. And it'll be Heisel to inbound. Does so to Nicole Ortiz. Ortiz with a basketball in the corner to Nate Bohannon. Bounce pass is going to be intercepted. The Dragons with the steal. They trail by 17. They get it ahead to Joy Paris. Paris outside the three-point line. Paris Dumps it inside, and the pass went off the hands. It was Maxwell trying to get it into Johnson. It went off the hands of Janae Johnson, out of bounds. It'll be Lorain basketball. Akron East has only scored 9 points in the second half. They trailed 23-21 at halftime and have scored 9 points in the second half. Inbounds is stolen away by the Dragons. Pace brings it into the front court. She puts it on the deck, and now she gets it taken away, and Lorain will get the alternating possession arrow on the jump ball. It'll be Lorain basketball. 4:26 to go. Each team with just 4 team fouls. Neither team has been in foul trouble today. Inbounds for Nate Bohannon. Bohannon into the front court. Bohannon on the drive. Bohannon put it up, missed it. Rebound up, no, but a foul. Couple of free throws coming up for Felicia Weatherspoon for Lorain.
At the line for the Titans, it's Fifi Weatherspoon.
So Maxwell with her foul, her second. Weatherspoon line left, first to 2, puts it up, off the rim a couple of times, no good. Felicia Weatherspoon looking for her first point of the ball game. The 5'7" senior comes off the bench for Mark Feldman's team. Bends the knees, second free throw, high arcing free throw, air ball off the glass, and that will be, they'll give it to Akron East. Dragons basketball. Javon Pace gets it ahead to Grenier Pace. Pace into the front court. Pace on the drive. Bounce pass inside. Putting it up in and a foul. Janae Johnson with a basket and the foul. She leads the Dragons with 12. And she will be at the line to try to complete the 3-point play. And that foul will be assessed to Micaiah Herman, her third. Namaje Grant will check in for Lorain. 4:05 to go in this basketball game. Lorain 47, East 32. For Akron East, Erica Gator wants to check in, but she wants to check in for the shooter, Janae Johnson. With a free throw good, she will do that right now. So Johnson comes out, Erica Gator comes in. Each team has 5 team fouls. And with 4:05 to go, East down by 14. They're going to have a big comeback in the second half of the fourth quarter if they want to get back in the game. Heisel with a basketball. Heisel, Grant with a pick in the backcourt. They got it ahead to Felicia Weatherspoon, lays it up and in. Weatherspoon with a layup, it's up and good. 49-33. Titans are up by 16. Top of the key 3, Pace, Javon Pace, missed that. Rebound, Nicole Ortiz for Lorain. Pass ahead to Ashley Heisel. Heisel got it to Felicia Weatherspoon, put it up, no, but she's fouled. She'll go to the line with 3:33 to go in the game. Foul will go on Javon Pace, her fourth. She is the first player on either team with 4 fouls. And that'll put Weatherspoon at the line. She has 2 points on the night. Weatherspoon's free throw is up and in. So Felicia Weatherspoon, 3 points all in the fourth quarter. Erica Gator comes out. Coming back into the ball game is Janae Johnson for East. And Weatherspoon with a second free throw. Micaiah Herman wants to check in, but she wants to check in for the shooter, Weatherspoon. Weatherspoon bends the knees, puts it up, and missed that one. And it's knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Lorain, and now with that stoppage in play, Weatherspoon comes out, Herman comes in. 50-33 Titans, 3:33 to go. Lorain trying to improve to 5-8 on the season. The Akron East Dragons came in with a record of 6-3. Inbounds, they get it to Herman. Herman inside, nice position. She put it up and in. Micaiah Herman with 8. Titans lead by 19, 52-33. In the corner, dribbling, and we're going to get a whistle and a foul on the Titans. This will be their 6th. Next foul puts East in the bonus with 3:19 to go. Foul on Herman is her 4th. She's the first Titan with 4 team fouls, or 4 personal fouls, I should say. Joy Paris is out for East. And now East will inbound. They look, they try to lob it. Stolen by Nicole Ortiz. She's played well off the bench. They get it over to Ashley Heisel. She brings it into the front court, got it back to Nay Bohannon. 3:10 to go in the basketball game. Bohannon on the drive, dumps it outside. Now they play keep away. They get it to Namaje Grant. Namaje Grant, inside 3 minutes to go in the game. 52-33 Lorain. Heisel with the basketball. Titans lead by 19. Nicole Ortiz back outside to Heisel. Each team has 6 team fouls. Heisel. Her and Ortiz play catch. Ortiz takes a 3 and hit it. Oh, a long 3 there by Nicole Ortiz makes it 55-33. Mark Feldman wanted a timeout after that 3 ball, but the officials did not see it. He wants to substitute. Coming in, putting up a 3 is Pace, missing it, and now Herman will come up with the ball and gets the timeout so that Mark Feldman can get his substitutions into the game. Mark tried to call a timeout after that 3 ball was made, and the officials did not notice it, so play continued. But now he takes the 30-second timeout with his Titans up 55-33. Boy, have they shot the ball well today. They have made 4 3-point field goals. Akron East has made 3, but what a second half for Lorain. So far, they have outscored Akron East 32-12. This was a 2-point game at halftime. It was 23-21 Lorain, anybody's game. But 32-12 Lorain in the second half to jump out to the 55-33 lead with just 2:20 to go in the ball game. And again, with the busy week for Lorain, 4 games in 7 days. Mark taking this opportunity to get some of his younger players into the ball game, get some experience, and I'm sure getting his starters off the floor is something he likes to do, figuring he's got 4 games in 7 days. On the inbounds, it's stolen by East. We're going to get a foul, and that is going to go on Nia Smith of Lorain. Now they're in the bonus because it's the 1-and-1. 7th team foul, and Carrier Pace will look to add to her 2 points today. 2:16 remains. Carrier missed the first one. 55-33 Titans. For Lorain, Janae Harrison into the game. Yasmin Faria. Nia Smith. Yasmin Faria, we said that. Mackenzie Barraclough is also into the ball game. Second free throw, she missed them both. Rebound, Joy Paris for East. Gets it out to Grenier. Pace. Akron East setting up their offense. 2-3 zone for the Titans. Grenier Pace under 2 minutes to go in the game. She'll launch a long one. Bank it, no good. Rebound, Joy Paris back up. Yes, and a foul. So Jay Paris gets that one, and she was fouled. Makes it 55-35 with 1:52 to go. Foul on Janae Harrison, the 5'11 freshman for Lorain. Yasmin Santos is the other young lady on the floor for the Titans. Free throw by Jay Paris, off the rim, no good. Rebound, Nia Smith for Lorain. Smith with the basketball. Smith in the backcourt, gets it to Yasmin Faria. She'll go right back to Nia Smith. Smith pulls it out, looking for a teammate. Gets it to Mackenzie Barraclough. Back out to Nia Smith. Mackenzie Barraclough with it. Barraclough's pass is going to be knocked away and stolen. Here comes Akron East at the other end, laying it up and in is going to be Jevon Pace. 55-37. The lead is 18 with 1:20 to go in the ball game, and it gets knocked out of bounds. It'll be East basketball. 1:18 to go. On the inbound, Pace puts up a three. It's no good. Rebound comes down to Barraclough for Lorain. The outlet pass is stolen away by the Dragons. Javon Pace, her pass stolen away by Mackenzie Barraclough. Plays a little sloppy here as we approach 1 minute to go in the ball game. Barraclough into the front court, double teamed in trouble. Jump ball, and it will go to East. Bob Schlumbaker, do we want to take a timeout after the ball game before we close it out, or are we closing it out here? I look to Bob Schlumbaker for his excellent direction, as he is he's kind of the floor general, if you will, here. Whatever Bob says, we do. So, Bob, are we taking a break at the end of this ball game? We will take a timeout after the ball game before we conclude the broadcast. Akron East with the basketball. Jay Paris dribbling around. Jump shot is going to be blocked. Get it inside to Paris. Paris back outside. Pace on the drive. Her shot blocked by Yasmin Santos. The outlet pass is out of bounds. It'll go back to East with 31 seconds to go in the game. And on the inbound, East with the basketball. Paris has it. 20 seconds to play. Paris puts it up and in. Jay Paris with the basket. Makes it 55-39. Scoreboard not right. 10 seconds to go in the game. And we get a steal in the backcourt and then a traveling violation. 55-39. They missed a basket in the fourth quarter with 7.8 seconds to go. On the inbounds, East with the basketball. 5 seconds. Dribbling around. And East is just going to let the time run out. And our final score, it was Lorain 55, Akron East 39. Lorain wins 55-39, and we'll be back to wrap it up after this timeout. You've been watching girls varsity basketball on WLCS TV 20, home of Lorain City Schools Television.
Stop texting and driving. If not for you, for me.
One of my biggest passions in life is animals. That's why I've worked with Morris Animal Foundation for over 40 years. Morris Animal Foundation is a world leader in helping animals live longer, healthier lives. You can too. Just show your support at morrisanimalfoundation.org.
To help cats, dogs, horses, and wildlife live healthier lives, visit morrisanimalfoundation.org, where we are advancing science that will create a healthier tomorrow for animals.
Final score, it was Lorain 55, Akron East 39. With the win, Mark Feldman's team goes to 5-8. With the loss, the Dragons will drop to 6-4. Scoring by quarters, it was 10-all after one. Lorain outscored Akron East 13-11. They led by 2, 23-21 as we went into the locker room. A great third quarter for Lorain, turned the game around. They outscored Akron East 20-7 into third. It was 43-28 Titans after 3. And in the fourth quarter, Lorain outscores Akron East 12-11. to win it 55-39. Scoring individually, Ashley Heisel for Lorain had 11. It was Nabel Hannon with 4. Namaje Grant had 10. Tanya Llanos with 6. Micaiah Herman with 8. 39 points from the starting 5 of Lorain. Off the bench, Nia Smith with 2. Nicole Ortiz had 11. And it was Felicia Weatherspoon with 3. 16 off the bench. 39 from the starters gave Lorain a total of 55. Coming off the bench late and seeing some action in the last couple of minutes, not scoring, were Mackenzie Barraclough, Yasmin Santos, Yasmin Faria, and Janae Harrison. For the East Dragons from Akron East, it was Grenier Pace with 3, Jevon Pace with 8, Carrier Pace with 2. Janae Johnson led the East Dragons with 13, although she was the only Dragon in double figures. Jada Maxwell had 7. 33 points from the starting 5 of East. Off the bench, Jay Paris with 4, and Amanda Tubbs had 2. 6 off the bench, 33 for the starters, gave East their total of 39. Again, Lorain goes to 5-8. Akron East with the loss, they will drop to 6-4. A lot of people to thank. Want to thank Bob Schlumbaker, did a great job here tonight with the camera work. Want to thank Lorain City Schools Athletic Director Brian Corey for his help and getting us a East roster. We do appreciate that. Again, the final, it was Lorain 55 and East 39. For Bob Schlumbaker, this is Rob Polinsky reminding you one more time, you've been watching girls varsity basketball on Lorain City Schools Television, WLCS TV, home of Lorain City Schools Television. Have a good night, everybody.
This has been a production of Lorain City Schools TV 20 WLCS.